Do you think LeBron's a better all-around player than Jordan?
LeBron James is unquestionably an all-time great, a surefire lock for the NBA Hall of Fame. But do current NBA Hall of Famers believe that LeBron James is the NBA GOAT? Well, buckle up, Buttercup, because in today's video, we're breaking down the opinions of 6 Hall of Famers to see if they think that LeBron James is the NBA's GOAT. Let's get at it. Chauncey Billups earned a spot in the NBA Hall of Fame after his run with the mid-2000s Detroit Pistons, which included a title in 2004. No stranger to taking and making clutch baskets in his career, Billups earned the name Mr. Big Shot, and LeBron James' habit of not making those big shots throughout his career is what keeps Billups from taking LeBron James's GOAT case seriously.
But I can't put him at the top. There's no way I can put him at the top. And at the end of the day, and he talked about this, that win, beating that team, made him the greatest of all time. Maybe if he would have hit that shot that Kyrie hit,
I mean, that is a
I
part
could
of the
see
narrative.
him maybe saying that. But I can't go there. I'm sorry.
LeBron's habit of saying that he is the GOAT is one of the reasons that Bulls Hall of Fame forward and Michael Jordan's teammate, Scottie Pippen, will not consider putting LeBron above Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan has never, ever said he's the greatest player to ever play the game. My problem is more so with LeBron. If you are the greatest player, if people are saying you are the greatest player, or if people are saying Michael Jordan is the greatest player, why do you need to say it?
Right.
Michael Jordan, why? He's respected all the other players before him. So for LeBron to say that, he's sort of pulling himself out of it, because you can't say you're the greatest player. You have to allow your peers in the world to say that. I think it's pretty great that a guy won 3 titles, left for 2 years, came back and won 3 more. That is considered greatness to me.
Yeah.
Winning ultimately decides who the greatest players are in the game.
Ray Allen has had the experience of several years playing against LeBron James in hard-fought playoff battles with the Boston Celtics, including some of LeBron James's greatest playoff choke jobs of all time. I've got a video about them, link in the top comment. Allen also spent the last few years of his career playing alongside of LeBron James. And Allen gets into what separates MJ and LBJ in this clip.
Does LeBron have to do something, or can he do something where you would go, now I would look at him as the best player?
No, I think he certainly, just off the cuff, he's certainly the top 5 of all time. But playing against him and MJ, I think for me it's MJ all day long, only because how I played against him, and MJ just had everything, from mid-range to 3-point to post-up game, and he could score and dominate in each position. LeBron is dominant. LeBron could do so many things on the floor.
Do you think LeBron's a better all-around player than Jordan?
It's hard. That's hard to say, because LeBron is probably one of the best passers that the league has seen. MJ is probably the weakest part of his game. He didn't pass a lot, but at the same time, MJ didn't have any other weaknesses in his game. And defensively, he was a two-way player. Defensively, he was incredible and just as dominant.
Speaking of those Celtic teams, when asked who could score in more ways, Paul Pierce had this to say about his former rival, King James.
Last one, Paul Pierce or LeBron James? It's not even a conversation.
And LeBron James is taking action against online creators as we speak, so get to my backup channel. Go to Rumble, type in Red Blooded Sports, bookmark it, just in case. Jerry Krause never played professional basketball, but his team-building basketball acumen earned him a place in the NBA's Hall of Fame as an executive. Through depth trading and drafting, Krause helped build the 1980s Chicago Bulls into the 1990s iconic NBA dynasty. Krause had the opportunity to trade Michael Jordan away in 1988. Needless to say, he did not, but I have a video about that, link in the top comment. And Krause had this to say about MJ. He never came to me about other players to draft a player. Part of it was he thought he was so good he could win without them. And perhaps deep down it may be that LeBron James does not believe that he can win. At least not without a considerable amount of help. And this isn't a direct quote about LeBron James, but the quote ends up absolutely being a reflection on LeBron James, because the King has absolutely been a part of shaping the drafting strategy and free agency moves of every franchise that he has played for. And although he is not an NBA Hall of Famer, Tom Brady is arguably the GOAT of professional football. And here he is with a quote that addresses some of the critical characteristics that LeBron James is obviously deficient in. The ones that separate the apex predators from the rest.
There wasn't a lot of smiley faces with Michael Jordan. There weren't a lot of smiley faces with Kobe Bryant. There weren't a lot of smiley faces with Tiger Woods, right? Tiger wasn't trying to be friends with anybody. Tiger had no friends. I don't know how you can want to crush the competition, because they are your competition, but then to like have dinner with them the next night. Yep. Now, I had a few friends, like, because maybe it was a long period of time, but I could count on one hand, maybe Peyton Manning and I love Peyton. Maybe I've had dinner with him twice in 23 years. And it's not because I don't love him. I really do.
Twice in 20 years.
Probably.
23 years.
You know, our competition was always like, I looked up to him so much. I admired Peyton Manning. Like, I loved his game. I loved everything he did. But if we wanted to get where we wanted to go, we had to get through them. So I had to create something different in my mind. He couldn't be my friend.
And this applies to LeBron, because just this year, we watched the King cozy right up to his opponent, Anthony Edwards, right after AE and the Wolves just finished kicking his ass in this first round playoff game. And LeBron never had that killer in him, that confidence that Kobe Bryant had. And when asked who would win in a one-on-one matchup versus LeBron James, Hall of Famer and all-time great Kobe Bean Bryant didn't hesitate to let the world know.
One-on-one is... Yes.
You winning that one-on-one is the LeBron.
That's what I think. One-on-one is that's easy for me. You know, that's just like playing one-on-one is, you know, that's how I grew up playing. That's like my thing. You know, LeBron is, it was more like Magic Johnson would say. He's a great passer. He plays all around the game. I think at the core of me, I'm a one-on-one player. I do that in my sleep.
And guys, I've got merch. Check out my YouTube store right below this video. And if you like this video, hit that thumbs up sign. And if you really enjoyed this, I've got a whole channel about the case against LeBron James as the NBA's GOAT. Go ahead, check it out, and subscribe.